That was not my intention of this session. I was literally super late day at the house so far. It's like 2 o'clock already. I've done nothing. Decided to come and just explore the city a little bit. End up finding a nice 6-stair handrail that I haven't board slid in so long and just knocked it out probably 300th try. So I guess we're skating now because I'm feeling so much more energetic than I was when I woke up, but I don't know what we're doing. I had no schedule, no plan. Kind of just taking the day off because we've been going hard lately, but yeah, for now I'm just gonna keep skating because I'm feeling good.
If you're falling down and you can't seem to stay off the ground, and when your friends get you What the fuck just happened?
I guess we're just putting down skate tricks today. Not easy work. We are just chilling by this river right now, one of the most beautiful spots on planet Earth, and looking up top of these mountains. I'm trying to get up there. I believe there's a little train that brings you up, something like that, and I'm about to see how much it is and get up there. you. That's just behind me right now. So I'm thinking, guys, since I really haven't done anything today at all content-wise, I get the question so often, which is like such a simple question, but a very complex answer of how do you get sponsored snowboarding? And I feel like I should just try my best to answer that right now. It's different for everybody, and some people get lucky or some people just know people, but a couple tips that I would have for if you're trying to get sponsored, not only with snowboarding, this applies to everything, but basically in snowboarding is, number one, you need to have something to offer to the companies. And we are living in a content age, so pretty much you need content. You need as much good content as you possibly can. There's a difference between pumping out stuff that nobody's interested in and then pumping out good stuff that people want to see. And if you have that and you have like some type of a following or some type of a fan base, then when you reach out to a company and ask them for a sponsorship, then you can actually offer something to that company, which is the most important thing. Even though snowboarding's as G as it gets, you still, as a company, need to make money. And so if you're not marketable as a person and you have no following and you have nobody that's going to be buying your stuff because there's no one seeing it, then it's going to be impossible for a company to want to offer you free goods or free gear or any type of travel budget or anything like that. So my number one thing would be obviously to have heaps of good content and put it out as much and as often as you can and try to build a fan base or build a platform for yourself. And number two, most important thing if you're trying to get some sponsors is you need to know who they are. There are a lot of good people that are not that good at something that have a lot of sponsors based off the fact that they know the people who run the companies. So you want to know, or you want to have a friend that actually can hook you up maybe with somebody that is in the industry or a rep or anything of that manner. So it's very important to know the people. And then this guy's giving me the boot off the old roof here. I guess it's someone's house. Oh, but I will say that my third thing, most importantly, is you got to be ready to shoot some emails. It's a whole nother side of the sport that I just got into recently, actually. But if you want people to see your stuff, you have to send it to them, because we are living in a world and an age right now where there are so many good people that are so good at what they do. And if you're not putting your stuff out there, then no one's gonna see it. And even if you are putting it out there and putting it out there and putting it out there, there are so many other people that are putting out amazing content as well. So you need to get yourself a solid email foundation. You need to get yourself on the computer. You need to get those email addresses, and you need to start shooting some messages. You need to explain to them what you can offer them as a company and what you're looking to receive from them and how you guys can cooperate and help build each other. So that's like the top three things I would say right there for if you're trying to get sponsored snowboarding you need to do. And yeah, it's as easy as that, but that is not that easy, because getting heaps of content means you got to be out there putting the work in all the time when you don't even feel like it, which is pretty much what I just did today, and ended up getting some good clips. And now I'm explaining to you guys something that can help you out. But my number one tip for reaching out is do not reach out if you're not ready. If you don't have something to offer them, if you don't have a fan base, if you can't help the company out at all, then it's super hard for them to want to help you out, even if you're all about it, you know. And also make sure that you match what you ride and your style and everything with the company that you're hitting up. If you don't represent a company and you don't drink that beverage or you don't eat that food or you don't really ride that product or like their fan base or the people that already ride for the company, then don't even bother reaching out to them. You know, if you know what you like and what you're into and you know that company, research them a little bit, see what their backing is, see who they sponsor, and then get stuff together, get a whole package together, write it up properly, let them know how many people are going to see what you're putting out there and why it would be a good idea for them to sponsor you, because they're getting hit up by so many people. So do not hit these companies up until you're ready, because you pretty much only get one shot as it is, because they learn who you are, and if they don't want it, then they don't want it right then. There's a very low chance of them wanting it in the future. So don't blow your shot, people. Alright guys, so that's basically my advice for if you're trying to get some snowboard sponsors, how you would go about doing that. You want to be marketable, so you do that by having an audience, and you do that by putting out good content. And I want to say that the most important thing is doing what you love regardless of who is supporting you, because when you do that, people will notice and they'll see. And if they realize that you're going to be putting the work in and doing what you love regardless of who's supporting you, then they're going to want to support you, because they'll know that you're capable of even more with them backing you. So with all that being said, I'm about to shut this thing down here, and I just want to give a shout out to anybody who has purchased any stickers or merch from my big cartel over the past month or two while I've been gone. As soon as I get back to the States, I am going to be shipping all that merch out. If anybody else wants to pick anything up, you guys are all legends. I'm going to be doing a new line of, I think, beanies and hoodies too when I get back. So much love for all you guys for supporting, and super shout out to Adam Ricaud, Oren McMahon, and Bert Vandevelt, my 3 new Patreon supporters. You guys are absolute heroes. You are the only reason that I am able to do what I do. So you're thanking me, I'm thanking you even more. Much love, you guys. We will see you tomorrow. We might be doing some airbag or some kickers into airbag jumps or something. And then Friday is Stew by opening. So we'll be linking with the Snowboard Pro Camp boys, and we got a whole bunch of new fun content coming up for you. So stay tuned.